Good morning, everybody. It's Jenny from Created to Create Studios here with another video blog. Haven't been doing the newsletter for July, and I didn't do a couple of video blogs because there really wasn't a whole bunch to share. I've kind of been in a holding pattern, and but now I got an answer, so I'm gonna kind of share with you guys what I had been working on and what this has been about. So we all know that I started doing this art series at the beginning of the year, and this was the first time that I was able to connect who I am and parts of my story with my art. And I was looking for a way to release this series, and I was thinking your typical art gallery show like I've always done. But then, because the messages of my paintings are about the ups and downs of life, overcoming trials and traumas, you know, failing, feeling ashamed, getting back up, trying again. So since the message is about transformation and healing and staying tenacious and not giving up and fighting, I decided that I wanted to give a portion of the sales to an organization whose mission was all about that. So I was looking for a place that connects people with the resources they need, whether it be healthcare, mental health, detox and rehab, shelter for domestic violence survivors, whatever it looks like, you know, because those are all resources that helped me get a second chance at life. Not all of them, but they were available to me. And not everybody is as lucky as I am with great insurance and great support. So these types of agencies and organizations, I think, are so important, especially in this day and age. So I decided I wanted to give a percentage of the sales of this series to such an organization. As it turned out, I went to a friend of mine who gave me some suggestions of places where this is their mission, and I looked them all up. And the one I decided that I wanted to support is called Pillars. Pillars helps people mostly in the western suburbs of Chicago and the southwest suburbs, and they do exactly what I'm looking for. They connect people to their needed resources so they can achieve some wellness and balance in their lives. So I decided that they were going to be the recipients of the percentage of sales. And as I was perusing their website, lo and behold, they were having a 100-year celebration. A cocktail reception hors d'oeuvre kind of thing, $125 a ticket or whatever. So on a whim, I sent them a proposal. I asked if maybe we can incorporate an art show into the cocktail hour, just have the paintings kind of around the room, since they have the same message as this organization. I figured they could sell them at the event and, you know, then take the percentage. I also volunteered to do a live painting interactive with the people in attendance, and that we'd auction that off at the end, and they would get all the proceeds from that piece. So it was looking really positive, and I just kept saying it's going to work because this wasn't my idea. I just wanted to do a simple gallery show like everybody always does. But the minute I decided that this message of hope needed to be more tangible than just what I'm trying to convey in my paintings, and I decided I wanted to donate, it was like all these things just kind of fell into place, and they weren't me. So I assumed it was God. I was assuming it was all God's plan and what he wanted to happen, and I was actually getting really excited because it was looking so different from what I was originally thinking. But anyway, so that was what I had been working on, what I had been asking everybody to please pray on. Sadly, I did get the answer, and it is a no. and was really surprised because I was so certain that this was from God, that it was going to be a yes, that I already wrote a chapter in my book about being so sure this was going to be a yes. So anyway, going forward, this is the plan now. I don't know why it didn't go through. They said it would be hard to fit into the program this late and the way they had it laid out, which I understand, and they're going to keep me in mind for future events, which is wonderful. But I think God just gave me a different direction to go in. So instead of a regular gallery showing, my plan for now is to try to find a place to do a one-night art show reception and still give a percentage of the proceeds to Pillars. I would have people from Pillars be in attendance, talk a little bit about what they do, and just sell the paintings for the series. Whatever doesn't get sold at the events where we release the paintings, they're already on my website, just not viewable until after the release. Once the show is over, they will be on my website. You guys will be able to view them. I'll probably do some lives talking about each painting once they're released. So yeah, so that's the update. The original plan that I thought God was presenting me with, the perfect opportunity, everything all tied up in the little red bow, did not happen. And I spent a couple days being very sad about it because I was so sure. I was so sure. But I do have different direction to move in now other than your typical art gallery. And I think that a one-day reception focused on the pieces, the message, and tangibly supporting a organization that helps people get connected to these needed resources. So don't know exactly what it's going to look like, but I do know I'm still going to do the show. I'm going to be working on framing the pieces this week. My book may not come out in time for the release, and that's okay. We just keep changing plans. Now, I had said yesterday to a few people that, you know, sometimes what I learn in the waiting is way more important than that thing I'm waiting on. So, trusting God, moving forward. That's the update, and I'll keep you posted once we do get a release figured out. Have a great week, everybody.